Good morning, dear hearts. Lesson 95. I am one self united with my Creator. Both self and Creator are capitalized. So there's your hint. This lesson is really about structure. It's about the structure of our practicing and about the structure of how we practice and where it is we want to go with this. The lesson, is starting out by telling us that we are that one self, united with our Creator. But we really don't believe it because we have made a ridiculous, we see ourselves as a ridiculous parody of God's creation. Basically, what we've done, and it's in study of civilizations, is that we have made a graven image to replace God. And what it says about this God, this replacement God, is it does not hear your prayers, for it is deaf. And it does not see the oneness in you, for it is blind. So this graven image that we have made and we are praying to and looking to for answers and for peace will never, ever provide it for us. This lesson is going to go on to talk about, the importance of our mind training. And this lesson, and it says it was really starting yesterday, but going forward for, I think it's at least a week, we're going to use the first 5 minutes of every waking hour for practice. And why are we doing this? It's introducing us to structure in our practicing. Now, it doesn't want our practicing to become a regiment. That's not the ideal way. But we're looking to get to a space where we have deep motivation in order to continue the practicing on a regular basis. Right now, we don't have that. And I love when the course, when it speaks directly to you, say, I understand you're not really doing this. So, and in paragraph 5, it speaks again about the benefit of the shorter practice periods. And it goes on, and it speaks directly to the reader. And it says, you often fail to remember the short applications of the idea for the day, and you have not yet formed the habit of using the idea as an automatic response to temptation. And that really is the reason for the practicing. Remember, this is a practical course, and we need to have a highly trained mind. Our current mind, as I said many lessons ago, is not sustainable. An untrained mind is not sustainable. A trained mind not only can be sustained, but it is an efficient mind. We can go back to use, whenever something is tempting us, to go back into lesson 85, which was in review, but there was one of the practice lines that says, I have no need of this, I want to see. That is a line that we can use all through our practicing. We can use that whenever we are being drawn out of our peace. Okay, we're ready. Oh, here, take it. It's okay now. To use that for our own well-being. Well-being, capital being. So, this is building up our structure. And we can liken, we know we're not bodies, okay, but we can liken the trained, efficient mind to a trained and efficient body. A trained body becomes very efficient on how it uses its energy. We are trying to have a trained and efficient mind that will be very well placed on how we use our thoughts, What thoughts do I allow to come in? Again, go back. I have no need of this thought. I want to see. That will happen with a trained, efficient mind. The lesson also, and I mentioned this yesterday about, when we miss a practice period, not to use that as an excuse to go, missed it, whole day is shot, nothing I can do about it. If we allow one missed practicing to affect everything, then basically what this is telling us is I'm not really committed to this, and I don't really want to make this change in my life and in my mind. In the lesson, it says when we do that, we are going to defend the illusions against the truth. And when we miss the practice periods and then we say it all is shot, can't go on, in paragraph 10 it says, these are attempts to keep you unaware. You are one self, united with your Creator, at one with every aspect of creation, and limitless in power and peace. So that is what, when we throw out the baby with the bathwater because we missed one practice period, we're really saying, I don't want to change. We're really saying, I would prefer to let the ego be in charge. We're making that decision. Would you rather be right or happy? And we're saying, I'd rather be right. In fact, I'd rather that the ego be right because I have no interest in my own happiness. The last 12, 13, 14, and 15 paragraphs in this lesson are all about speaking again directly to us and telling us exactly the structure of our truth, who we are. And there's certain parts I highly recommend reading this because it's so important. I'm just going to read one line from paragraph 14 that says, do not forget today, we need your help, your little part in bringing happiness to all the world. We are one. We are connected with everyone and everything. And it goes right back to the line that I often quote about every beneficent thought is blessing all of us. The entire sonship is blessing. That's not the direct quote, but that's the idea of it. Okay? So when we are happy, others will be as well. We are helping salvation. We are helping the freedom for all of us. So that's it for today. Might be a little longer than usual. Great lesson. Remember, you are one self united, okay, with your Creator. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Please comment, and please be here tomorrow. Namaste.